Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to check out another mythic item. I'm Alcast from alcasthq.com. Please make sure to subscribe and like the video. Ring of the Wild Hunt. This is one of my favorite mythic items, both for PvE and PvP. I will showcase this on a PvE build and a PvP build. This one here is my farming speedy G build. And then I will show it on the Silentium Nightblade Bowgang build, where I will utilize this so you have an example. But you can use this pretty much on any build. So let's first take a look at the PvE side of things. Up here, you see 0%, and when I'm actually running, it goes up to 200. 200% is basically the cap. You can't go higher than 200. Now this build has unlimited resources in stealth and is at the max speed cap. Even without the ring, I'm not even wearing the ring yet. Gotta love balance. Now, to reach it to 200% though, I actually have to use a speed buff, like channeled acceleration or retreating maneuver. If I want to drop this, I need to use the ring. So now I'm at 200 again, even without the speed buff, so I don't constantly have to like rebuff myself. If I want to farm resources fast, the ring is here. Pickpocketing, the same thing. For speedruns, usually from when you enter a door to the first trash bag or between bosses, there's a lot of like out of combat time. So this ring will become mandatory in these phases because it just amps up your speed so much. Technically with this setup here, I'm now over the cap. I'm at 215, but it doesn't help. So either I could actually change, I can just not use a full monster set, so it's still complete. I can either change the Swift trait, or I can just use another set instead of this one to like tune down what I'm over the cap. Because I don't need 215, all I need is 200. Now this build here is specifically made for farming, so I have Jailbreaker, I have Darlock Bray, because it reduces my detection radius. And it gives me unlimited resources in stealth. Beautiful. Now with the ring, I could use another set that gives me more damage or that further reduces my detection rate or just something else useful. On top of that, to get this speed on a Nightblade, it's always the easiest because you have concealed weapon. While slotted, your movement speed while sneaking or invisible is increased by 25%. So I get another speed boost from this while I'm stealthed. And then I'm a vampire, dark stalker. Ignore the movement speed penalty of sneak. So I don't have any, like, usually you're slower in sneak, but doesn't matter, doesn't bother me. So on this setup, very powerful. Let's take a look at the PvP side of things. Movement speed is one of the more important factors. I'm sure you have kited a player around structures and barely caught him or could do damage. Because you can avoid so much damage by kiting around structures because the enemy will not be able to target you properly. So this ring will make this a lot easier. A lot of people probably remember the Swift meta. If they have played 1 or 2 years ago, that was some crazy thing, and that will make it a lot easier. For my build here specifically, this is a snipe gank build, Silentium. I also have the build on the website, link in the description. When I'm on a front bar, when I'm buffing up, now with this setup, I get AK weapon damage with a lot of penetration. It is risky because I'm losing health, but it doesn't really matter. Because all I need is 1-2 hits and the enemy is dead. And whether I have 6k or 8k weapon damage, it really doesn't matter. New Moon, Titanborn, and weapon and like 2 separate monster sets here. So now on this build, what can I do? I don't need a full monster set anyway. So I can just swap out the ring for 129 weapon damage. When we look at my speed here, so without the ring, I'm already at 155%. That's out of combat, which is already super fast. Moving around like this, hidden in PvP, very powerful on a gank build. I equipped the ring, shoulder piece, I lost 129 weapon damage. I gained 15% while in combat and 45 out of combat. I just love balance in this game. Now I'm at 200%. It's completely stupid. I can easily reposition myself without hassle whatsoever. This ring is crazy. It's probably one of my favorite things. It just has like you can use it in PvP and PvE on a lot of builds. Like on this setup, it doesn't really matter if I don't have a monster set, so the loss is not that big. In the end, you have to decide for yourself. Do I want a full monster set? Or maybe I just do a 5-5, like 5 new moon, 5 another set, and then 1 piece monster set and the ring. Stuff like that. But the movement speed I'm getting, it's just crazy with this setup. It's gonna be so fun. And annoying for enemies. What do you think about this ring? Too powerful? Or should they buff it? Like, are you going to use it on builds? If yes, on what can you actually think of using it? I just think in PvE, for all non-combat related stuff, like if I want to just speed up farming or like flower picking, farming resources like materials and stuff, it's gonna be best instead of pickpocketing and all that stuff, especially on a Nightblade. I can just, even if I get detected, I can just cloak. I'm still at the 200% speed, I don't care, honestly. PvP the same thing. This will enable kiting around structures so much easier, and it will be even more annoying to hit these people that really mastered that technique. Let me know in the comment section below what you think. I really love this piece already. Mythic items, there's a few more. I will put the link in the description as well. Most of them are quite powerful, but this is one of my favorites. Thanks for watching. There's a few other videos, and see ya soon. Cheers.